Well, hey everybody, welcome back, and sorry for the dryer noise in the background. It's a wet, rainy day, and it's come back and giving my dog his walk, and we both got pretty well drenched. He got a free bath, and I got a free clothes washing. So, yeah. Anyway, that's the noise in the background. I'm expecting some packages today, so that we can turn this Vibrus into an electric bike. And I had no idea when I bought this, because I had the mind of buying one intently to put it into electric bike mode and make an e-bike or e-trike out of it. So I got this online at Walmart. It was, I think with shipping and everything, it was just under $2.50. I might have got it cheaper on a different vendor, but at any rate. And it turns out this is the platform that they had put out for an e-bike. It was all-in-one e-bike. And this one just didn't have all the e-bike components to it, except for the extra hookups for the cutoffs and things for the motors and everything. Other than that, it didn't come with any place to mount, no place to actually mount the battery pack. So we'll kind of work on that. And yeah, when that gets here, once I gather up all the components together, I'll set up my other camera and we'll do a little box opening and then kind of explain what we're going to do. So anyway, that's what's up. Thanks for watching. Well, excuse me. Our boxes have gotten here. And one here on the top is the battery. And the one down here is the hub drive with wheel. I think it's all attached to each other. I'm not sure if the tires on it. And all the bits that make that work are in the lower box. Okay, yay, we can start finally putting some bits on. And I'll get the other camera and tripod set up. Hopefully we'll have better sound. Yeah, here we go. Nice. See you on the other side. Bye. Alrighty, well, I had everything out of the box, and got the first part of this challenge is putting the bicycle tire on this thing. So that wasn't much. Done that a bunch. Hadn't done it in a very long time. But the white powdery residue in there is baby powder. It makes it easier to get it on, and it's aired up. Now, this is really basic. My only challenge is going to find out where I can put the battery pack. This is designed for a bike with a different kind of up tube or down tube or a seat post. Yeah, I'm going to have to figure out how I can get it to somehow stash underneath the seat or on the front part. Anyway, that's going to be a challenge. We'll see if we can figure that out. Anything, I'll make a bag for it. Doesn't have to be solid on there. But yeah. But twisty grips, new brakey things, controller, battery with a built-in BMN cell, charger. That's put together. She's upside down, ready to have her other front tire pulled off. Yeah. Not real impressed with the instructions. Again, here's the book. It came with e-bike DIY user manual. Ready to DIY your fancy e-bike? Let's go. And it looks like some European feller in front of a mural of what looks like a tank, a big tank. Couldn't know. Probably 155 Howitzer of some sort. Who knows? I have no idea whose side it's on, but he's on his with his little machine gun. He's ready to go to battle. There is no customer service number. There is no email contact. There is nothing except for the name that's on the wheel. And yeah, see, nothing. And the instructions are vague. Pictures. Thank God they put that there, because that's the kit I've got apparently. But not. Anyway, I have a twisty grip That's the only thing that identifies this one from the rest of them. Twisted grip with no LED screen. So there you go. I hope that figures out. That's a 250 watt, 1500 watt. I don't know, let's go over this. This is not matching up with what I got. I got a 500 watt, 1500 kit, 1500 kit. That don't look good. That book's not even for mine, but this looks like what I've got. As far as all the shiny bits, or maybe it's this one down here. I know I don't have any LED screens other than the one that's in the handle. Oh well, see what happens. Until next time, bye bye. Okay, made some progress. We got the fenders on it. The basket's hooked up. I've got most of all the hardware, basically the hard parts. I got the brake systems put in. This one needs to be adjusted. Now this one's the front one, it's fine. This is over here the throttle and the off and on switch, and this shows you the gas gauge. That's literally all this does. This is one of the most basic setups I think I've ever seen. You can't preset it to hit different power levels or anything. So it's just gas and go. These are here are the automatic cutoffs to the motor when you apply your brakes. I mean, like, unless you're trying to do power burnouts, I don't see any point in having those. I don't know, maybe it's a safety feature. I'll use them. I'm waiting on them. There's the wheel and drive hub system. It was pretty straightforward. The torque arm was a bit tricky. I had to go online and kind of look at that, see how that works. And I've just got to go, at this point, lace up all the cables. Get all the cables on there. And yeah, I've got the batteries. I bought 2 batteries. I bought this one. And I thought, man, I might need another one. And so the other one's a little bit more juicy. I don't know, we'll find out. This thing didn't seem like it rock and rolls all that fast, but the battery wasn't fully charged. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, hey, just got some trim pieces to put on, and then I've got to make a bracket that I'm going to attach to the back side of the basket here. Well, I've got some lumber right there, and we'll cut me out a backer so I can bolt the mounting spot for the battery and to secure the controller. But I've got this device here. This is what the battery snaps into, and this is hooks into the motor system controller. But so I've got them, you know, here if I want to go this way with it, but I thought it'd be just as easy to hang it here, maybe in the center. But I've got to have something to bolt it to on the back side, which is what the wood's going to be for. Anyway, I can put it either left or right or center, or horizontally. That's a possibility too. And then I've got a special bag ordered for the controller, and so I can put the controller. Oh, this is the controller. Got some heat shrink tubes on some of the bigger ones. I've got some wrap coming. I've got some I've got a box of nut and bolts, sorted stuff, so hardware that I need to attach the controller and the battery to the body of this thing. I mean, the whole thing it's piecemeal. I ordered the motor, drive, battery, and everything through Walmart and Amazon. I think the motor and the battery was from Amazon. No, it was from Walmart. That's right, I probably said that before. So all of it's pretty much a Walmart buy, except for what I've got waiting on now, which is Amazon stuff. But yeah, we gotta have a place to put this in, and I bought a special bag. The bag that came with that was garbage. This is what it came with. There's no exit point anywhere on here for the cables to come out when you zip it up. and it's meant for a cross member bar. I don't have one, and they really don't look too good anywhere else. So I got another bag coming. It's a different kind of bag. It should work, but I'll end up probably attaching it somewhere near the battery back here. I got plenty of cable to run back all the way to the ass end of this thing if I want. But anyway, the other one I've got has got a port where all the cables could come through, a waterproof port. It doesn't seem, it's not very good. I don't have to cut into the bag. It defeats the purpose. And it's kind of small. Even though this isn't all that big, it's just barely 3 over 2 and something. It's not that big. But at any rate, that's what I've got going on. Yeah, like I said, I got the fenders on it. I still got to put some reflectors. It has a front basket. And there's the basket that goes to it. It's kind of a neat basket. It does fold down, and you can snap it where it's flat. But to be honest, I really don't need a front basket with the weight of that front wheel on there. I don't know, it'd make it difficult to turn. I don't know. I'd like to get kind of a cool retro headlamp set up right here with maybe blinkers on either side of it and get me a blinker switch on it, and then put me some retro rear lights instead of reflectors in the back. That way I can have some turn signals on it, even though I'm on a sidewalk. But if I'm in the street, at least got all the doodaddys I need to be seen. Oh, excuse me. Anyway, that's what's going on. I hope it lasts me for a little while. I may look into getting different kinds of these controllers. I don't know how good they last. They're not that expensive on eBay, but there you go. It's eBay. Are you any better off buying it through Amazon or Walmart? I don't know. I don't know that any of it's new. The bicycle was made for a company who made electric bikes out of these in the first place, but I didn't figure that out until after I bought the bike, just because I was going to convert it anyway. So there you go. But I think it was set up for a different kind of motor system. I think it was a chain drive off the back somewhere. This makes more sense. This is easier. Anyway, okay, it's enough jammering by me. On with more. Thank you for watching. Okay, it's all done, all put together. The only thing I have left really is to attach the brake cutouts for the motor. I'll string those down, but there it is in all its glory. A DIY electric tricycle. This is end up having mounted it. May get some kind of a nut situation here, kind of locks it on. Somebody just walk up with their pliers in their pocket and start disassembling. The motor comes out. It's got a lock on it, but being that you get unbolted from the back, really lock wouldn't do you much good in this situation. So, but this comes off. You pull that out, stick it in the backpack or wherever. Take it with you, because without this, it's just a pedal bike. And I'll have some bicycle locks to lock it down when I'm going into the stores to do my shopping routines. But yeah, there it is. It seems to work. It will drag my butt across the room here fairly easy and get going pretty quick. I've still got to adjust the rear brake on it. There's a little bit of adjustment on the front end here. Having a hard time getting the wheel centered, but it's all centered up now. Everything's on, everything works. Only issue I had with the whole bike, actually, the bike itself, is the chain guard. The holes don't match up anywhere. You put the nut in the back one, and the two front ones you can't get at. So I'm going to end up having to drill some new holes so I can put bolts in the front. Right now I've got it zip tied. So it's at least covering the chain, safety. I wasn't going to put it on there. I did put the two back fenders on. I have not yet put the front fender on because some of the holes are covered up where the attachments for the front bit, because of the torque arm set up on this side and the other side. The wheel itself, it covers up the little bolting points down on the axle there for the front fender. I mean, unless I'm riding in the rain, I don't know. I'll see if I can figure out how to zip tie it on there somehow. Oh, I don't know. I know this one of these nuts comes off here, so I can put part of the fender goes attached to that brake setup. I don't like center pull. I don't like side pull brakes. I wish it was a center pull, but if I can find a way to put disc brakes on it, I will. So I may not. Depends. You know, I still may just go ahead and get myself a two-wheeler fat tire bike for doing everything else except going to the grocery store. In major grocery shopping days, I would take this so I can load it up. Now I haven't put the front basket on there yet either. I'm still debating how to put that basket on the front or not. I don't know. Any which way, it's rideable at this point. The trick is getting it from out of my apartment to downstairs. That's going to be a chore and a half. Whew. Anyway, you got to get it done eventually. This was a bag that came with a battery. I bought a different battery. It's a 8-hour amp hour battery. This is a 10 or 20 36 volt 500 watt capacity. That one supposedly is a 500 watt 36 volt battery, but it's only an 8 ampere hour battery, which means it don't have nearly as much juice in it as this battery here, which is huge. So I don't know. I'm not going to be going like humongous distances. My entire town is only 5 miles from tip to bottom. So, you know, if this thing's got a 20-mile range on it with one charge, I can go from one end of town to the other a couple of times. And it's all slightly uphill from the south end of town to the north end of town. I mean, it's slowly